completely different outlook today. We're at a lake, Capstone Lake in Mango Hill, next to North Lakes, or across from North Lakes. And I got sidetracked already. They have one of these. I know these are for kids, but like, why do kids have all the fun, right? It is 1:54 p.m. on Tuesday afternoon, and we just get on here before the kids come on. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa. Shit. I need grip. Oh my God. Okay, hold on. Let me put the phone down. Okay, let's put my tripod down. Let's put the tripod. Oh, well, don't stay there. Okay, hold on. I don't know if this is going to work or not, but we'll give it a crack. Okay. This is either going to be an epic fail or not. How come it's hard to get up here? I don't have any grip on my shoes. That's probably why. Oh. Crap. Why is there no grip? Okay, let me hold on to this. Oh, shit. Okay. It's hard. All right. Okay. Between the legs, right? This is gonna be bad. Oh. Okay. This is actually for young people, right? Scared. It's quite high, right? Okay. Let's go up here. Okay. Between my legs. I'm just scared to get down. Oh my God. All right. Woohoo! Oh yeah, I'm supposed to be walking 45 minutes, aren't I? Okay. That was a little bit fun. I think I have to do one more go. Oh, shit. Okay. All right. Then we'll walk. I don't know who's there, but all right, hold on. All right. Woo! Can I just say that was excellent? Like, that's a free ride. Oh, okay. All right. I am walking, okay? But like, this is a pretty cool kids setup, right? So we're at Capstone at Mango Hill, and there is a lake. We are walking around it, but I just got sidetracked. Yeah, the flying fox. Awesome. And you know, when we come back, more than likely, there'll be kids all over it. So I just got in before the kids. Normally I'd go for a swing, but okay, let's just go walking. Oh, what's all this for? I guess this is like, I have no idea what this is for. No no idea. What the hell? What would you use this for, guys? Oh, maybe like this? Oh, I don't know. That's pretty cool. Yeah, and it's bouncy too. Because we love a bounce, right? That's so if they fall down, they don't hurt themselves, right? Okay, so I'm Dora, and we are walking around a lake. Normally I do a live in the morning. I'm in southeast Queensland, Australia, and yeah, this is just a random lake in an estate. Not random, it's in an estate. There's a whole lot of houses around. And yeah, look, there's a duck. We love a little duck. And there's another duck. Normally you find ducks together, right? Like ducks in a row. Ducks in a row. But yeah, guys, this is Capstone. Capstone at Mango Hill. And this is in Australia. We're in Queensland, guys. I am a Queenslander. Hey, Paul. Hey, Paul. Hey. Oh, hey, Wayne. I missed you there. How you going? Hey, Paul. I feel like I haven't seen you for ages, have I? I did get your email, Paul. I'm not ignoring you. It's just that I did want to sit down and actually write you a reply. And I just don't sit at my computer much because I don't work on a computer. And let's face it, I haven't been making videos for YouTube. I've just been doing lives because I've been lazy. So I haven't really sat down next to the laptop. And so yeah, I'm not ignoring you. But just let me tell you, Paul. I have spoke to Jazz and Nicola. We're on board. So Paul, you're just like ad hoc conversation to me about, yeah, you should come, Dora, to Bali. Yeah, you're going to have some friends in Bali, Paul. So you're good, Wayne? So have you been out, Paul? I found this lake last week, actually. So I knew it existed, right? There's like an IGA and kind of little restaurants over there. I met a girlfriend up there for a lunch once upon a time, and I went, oh, you can walk around this lake. I've not done that before. And on the other side is North Lakes, where I spend a lot of time with my clients, and they've got a lake there, and I have done a walk around Lake Eden. It's quite a small lake. So this one's a lot bigger. It goes all the way around. So I need to do a 45-minute walk as a minimum outside exercise for my 75 hard. So I'm on day 22. So this morning I did Pilates, but that's indoors. So part of 75 hard is you need to do two 45-minute sessions, and one must be outside to exercise. So this is my outside, and we've got the beautiful paperbark melaleuca tree. I love paperbark trees. Just feels so nice. Oh look, it's a love heart. Love heart. So at the moment, I'm finding hearts in a lot of locations. So yesterday on my live, I was walking on the beach at sunrise, and I found this big chunk of quartz in the shape of a love heart. And then that's a love heart. Let's blow away. So we've got these are the houses. They're very, there's some quite expensive ones and then some normal ones. So here we go, Capstone. It's a park for everyone to use. Children should be supervised. No swimming, no diving, no manual powered craft, no mechanical powered craft, no jumping in the water, no fishing. So yeah, don't go in the water, basically. I don't know what's in it, but yeah, they don't want you in it, basically. So I always like walking past people's houses and kind of just looking at the houses. In a previous life, I reckon, well, if I had my life over again, Not that I ever think about that, like I don't think it's ever good to do that. But if I could have been something in my life other than me, which I'm pretty happy about being me, I reckon I would have liked to have been an architect, to design houses. I just think it'd be fun. Hi Brooke, how are you going? So we've got dog parks here. It's always a cool thing to do, so that you take your dog and you can let them on the let them off the lead. Great kind of thing that they do. I guess as long as your dog's civilised, right? So we've got to go over this bridge and then kind of around the shopping centre kind of thing, and then we go through and then back around and around. So if you'd like to stay with me, you can. If not, it's okay. I'm still going to walk anyway. I might cry. I doubt it though. I could talk to myself. I'm quite good at talking to myself. But, it's just good to have someone to talk to, like Paul and Wayne. So, and we've got Brooke and we've got Rahul. How are we? A few other people there. So, isn't it interesting? I never normally go on live at this time. Normally I'm working. It's 2 p.m. in southeast Queensland at the moment. And let me show you, go over the rails here, guys. I won't chuck you over the rails, but let's have a little looky. Whoa, okay, hold on. All right. That's what we're looking. What's anything down there? No, not really. Who knows what's in there? Something looks like it's been chucked in there. Like a sign. It's a bit blowy today. Kind of nice though. So tomorrow, they reckon it's going to be 30 degrees up here in Queensland, or southeast Queensland. So guys, we're in spring here in Queensland. Or in Australia, we're in spring. So Paul's in Victoria. Paul D. Australia's in Victoria. And he would have completely different weather than me. Got a train station over there. So we'll go around. You can't just walk down through here. There's just it's not possible. You've got to walk around the streets and then through the shopping centre, back down to the lake. So, I'm behind here. So Brooke's good. And Wayne's got here. I am not going to stay. It's getting late, Dora. Have a good day and God bless. Thank you. God bless you too. Have a good sleep, Wayne. And we'll check you out in the next couple of days. And Brooke's got here, Dora, the hearts mean love from people that have passed. Well, you know what? I think that's absolutely beautiful. On last Saturday, the 13th of September, marked the passing of my father of 8 years. And ever since that day, I think I've been seeing hearts. So thank you for saying that, Brooke. I kind of didn't connect those dots. So that could have made sense. Yeah, my dad sending me a message. I love that. That's nice. So we've got an IGA. So guys, if you're in the Northern Hemisphere, IGA stands for Independent Grocery Association. They're like, the big monopoly is is Woolworths and Coles. They're your big supermarkets here. On Aldi are big supermarkets here too in Australia. But IGA are independent grocers. So they buy bulk together and then they distribute it to these IGAs. So they're not. So a lot of them are independently owned, which is really good. So you're basically supporting independent families instead of like Woolworths and Coles and the big corporations, which I don't like to do as much. I mean, You know, I'm a bit of a hypocrite. I do have to go to Woolworths. I went to Coles this morning. I'm going to be honest, I did. But if I can, I would go to more independent grocers. Or like I go to the markets or fruit shops and veggie shops to get my vegetables mainly. And IGAs normally have a really good selection of, like, you know, specialty cheeses and wine. You know, not wines. We don't sell wine in Queensland. We don't do wine in the supermarkets, but in other states, in like New South Wales and Melbourne, or Victoria, should I say. I don't know about any other states, but I know New South Wales and in Victoria, there's supermarkets you can buy alcohol. Not that it affects me at the moment. I'm not drinking any alcohol with 75 hard. God, it's like a wind tunnel through here, guys. My hat's going to fly off. There used to be a Nepalese grocery store in here. It's closed down, unfortunately. You've got lots of pathologies and doctor's surgeries, chemist. Dilgani is where I went to lunch one day. They do really good pizzas in there. Look at this. Escape the ordinary. Escape the ordinary. Yeah, I reckon that. Escape the norm, right? Don't be the norm. Okay, so we're back on the other side now. So we walked over there and around. Whoa. Jeez, guys. Biting my hat. Okay. Do I need these? Okay, hold on. Oh, I'm getting blown away now. All right, can you hear me? Is that better or worse? I don't know. Probably worse. I don't know. Hey, no, Brooke, don't worry, be sorry. Hey, you know, we always have to lose people, right? My father had a great life, and I had a great life having him as my father. So I'm, you know, completely grateful for having him in my life. And yeah, obviously after his passing, I understand that we have to lose people, sadly. But you know, it's always important. And Paul and I have kind of talked about this. Actually, you know, funnily enough, Paul, if you're still there, the last time we were walking around, I was walking around Lake Eden. We were having a conversation about appreciating people while they're alive. I know you lost someone dear to your life, and you didn't, you know, let them know how much they cared, they meant to you. So yeah, I just remember reminding myself about that actually. So yeah, really always important to tell people now that you love them, because we don't know what's going to happen tomorrow, right? And even if we told them we loved them last week, that happened last week, right? So it comes back to a book I'm reading at the moment. With 75 Hard, you have to read 10 pages of a self-help business kind of book. And I'm reading a book by Erhard Tolle. He's like one of these big self-help gurus, very, very popular on YouTube. And the book's called The Power of Now, and it talks about focusing on now. Don't worry about the future, it hasn't happened yet, and don't worry about the past, that happened already, so you can't change that, right? Slightly better, okay. Yeah, well, there's not much I could do, I guess. Yeah, Brooky's always with me. I completely see that and feel that. Hey Rudy, how you going? It's 11:13. No, 11, I can't even read that. 11:18 p.m. in Central Standard Time in America. Thanks Rudy for the update. Oh yeah, how did the volunteering go? Okay, maybe if I put my hand over the microphone, it might block some of the wind. Yeah, it was really good, Paul. Really good. I can't believe I forgot that. Yeah, well, I guess it was yesterday, was it? Right. And I haven't done a live this day. Yeah, okay, right. So, yeah. Oh, Paul, I can't tell you how I'm so glad I did go. Isn't it interesting, like serendipitous how things happen, right? I randomly did a walk in the botanical gardens because I needed to do an outside exercise because of doing 75 hard. And if I wasn't doing 75 hard, I would have probably went, you know what, I'm not going to do an exercise this afternoon. I went this morning, so, I don't need to do any more, right? But I decided to go up to the botanical gardens, Reckless Botanical Gardens, where my dad spent a lot of his time, probably 40 years of his time, over 40 years probably. See if I can get somewhere. I can tell the story without the wind. Here we go, that's better. So I was walking around the garden and I noticed that the the herb garden wasn't looking very lovely. And I love herbs, I'm growing, mixed vegetables, mixed lettuce on my deck at the moment with herbs. So, and I like volunteering in gardens because you learn a lot of stuff, right? You learn from older generation, tricks and things that you don't commonly pick up, right? So, yeah, I thought, oh well, why not? And it said Monday morning between 9 and 9:30. So I went last Monday, had a chat with them, and I walked out with a Johnny jump up because they said, yeah, why don't you take this home? And I was like, yeah, sure, why not? But yeah, they were really nice ladies. So I went yesterday from 7:30 to 9:30, 2 hours. Did some weeding, met some really nice ladies. They're a lot older than me, but that's okay. I have a late start on a Monday morning, so why not? While I've got a late start, I can take advantage of that and help these ladies because they're a lot older. So I didn't mind getting down and getting dirty. They do give you all the things, the gloves and stuff like that. Got to wear a hat, sunscreen, bug spray, stuff like that. Health and safety costs, right? You got to pay money also to volunteer. I think I paid $17. And yeah, so basically that covers kind of insurance and stuff like that. And then basically, yeah, I did some weeding, learned a few more things. I know, a few weeds and stuff, but some of the herbs, you could be mistaken as weeds. So I just asked for clarification. And so I learned a few more things like tulips. They had lots of tulips in this garden, actually. I've never grown tulips, so that was really cool. And yeah, I just had so much fun. Getting down into dirt, it's like, it's really, I know it's really good for your soul, right? To touch dirt. That's something that kids don't do anymore. Like, remember, kids used to play mud pies. I don't remember playing mud pies when I was younger, but kids these days, drag them off the computer. Well, they're not going to play in mud, and plus, they might get some disease from mud. Oh my God. So I'm being sarcastic, but probably not really being that sarcastic, really. So I don't have kids, but I can be sarcastic because that is what's happening around the world. That kids aren't spending much time outside playing, with next to trees, which trees give you, this buzz. I reckon by being around trees, it just, they're old and yeah, there's things about hugging trees because trees are rooted in the ground that make us feel more happier. So anyway, but where was I going? Yeah, I got dirty, um, and one of the ladies said, "Oh, I was asking her about lavender. I kill lavender, and I was saying to her, how do you propagate lavender? Because I refuse to buy any more plants. I keep on killing plants, right? So indoor plants I keep on killing, outdoor plants I keep on killing, except vegetables. I keep vegetables alive. Interesting, right? But if they're like ornamental plants, I kill them. Um, so lavender, and she said, okay, well, yeah, this is how you propagate them. So you pull out not an old branch, but not a new one, but in between, and then you take off all the leaves and flowers and then chuck it in water and get it rooted, and then you put it into the ground. So I have tried to do this before, and I've just chucked it into the ground without taking off the leaves and stuff like that. I don't know what it died, obviously. But anyway, I've got three different ones. I've got a French lavender, an African lavender, an Italian. No, not African. French and Italian, and a white lavender. No, I haven't got white. I've got a purple and two kind of pinky colours. They're quite nice actually. And then I've got some golden oregano, which I've never heard of before. So yeah, I had fun, Paul. So long story short, I'm gonna keep on walking, right? That's what I'm supposed to be doing. Got to keep on drinking my water, right? Hmm. So yeah, Paul, I absolutely adored it. And the ladies, I didn't want to say my last name because my dad's, my last name's not exactly like common. And even though my father has been 8 years passed away, his attachment to the garden is very strong because obviously he helped save the garden and turn it into the regular botanical gardens many, many years ago, right? But one of the ladies was talking to me about some stuff, and I just thought, you know what, they're going to find out because I've signed the paperwork. And a lot of the ladies used to volunteer with my father, as in like they used to work in the main section, which is the main garden. The herb garden's only a couple of like bays, right? And because the ladies were talking about how just today you mentioned a couple of things, and I just thought, it's kind of I probably should mention it. Not that it means anything, right? Like, I mean, it doesn't change anything. But I just said, when they were mentioning about volunteering in the main nursery, they said, and even one of the ladies even said, oh yeah, a couple of the main people have passed away. So there's been, there's not really a lot of direction anymore. And I thought that was my avenue, right? Because that would have been my father would have been one of the guys. And I said, and I just said to them that, yeah, actually my father used to volunteer here. And, actually he worked here. He got paid actually. And they said, who's your dad? And I said, Don. Okay, I'll just, yeah, my father's name. And they said, you're his granddaughter? Because my dad was quite old, right? And I guess I kind of look youngish. And that's probably because my mum's heritage, right? Because I'm half Indonesian. And they said, so you're his granddaughter? I'm smiling right now because I'm like, I'm his granddaughter? I wish. So, yeah, I said, no, I'm his daughter. They went, oh, right. I said, oh, yeah, Dad was obviously an older father. He goes, oh, right, okay. And they're like, oh, wow, this is, yeah, wow. They're like, you belong here. And like, it was just really beautiful, actually. I'm really glad I did tell them. And then, they would say, oh, you know what? She's Don's, so-and-so's daughter. So it was quite cute. And, they all made a point of saying, that some of them knew my dad. And look at these bottle brushes. Isn't that beautiful? That's full bloom. Full bloom. So there's a nice little bit here. You've got some grevilleas. I mean, I don't know too much about, the names of things, but that's a beautiful grevillea. Paul, you're on it more than I am. It's beautiful. It's a bottle brush, but I think it's called a different bottle brush because it's more redder it's pinker than your normal bottle brush. Do you know, Paul? Because I'm sure bottle brush, because that's more pink, is a different name. Hey, Lavender, how are you going? Yeah, Paul, there should be. So I will talk to someone. Obviously, when I joined up, I've actually joined the main volunteering thing too. It's just part and parcel. because I guess the insurance is all under one thing. So even though I'm volunteering in the herb garden, it means I can volunteer in the other section too. So yeah, I just thought I'd give it a couple more weeks and then I would find out the right people to talk to. How are you, Lavender? So Lavender, different walk today, but always by water, right? I love being by water. Oh, it's nice on this side. It's not so windy. Oh, okay, take that back. I think if I turn around this way, it's not so. I should have been walking around that way. Hey, anyway, doesn't matter. But yeah, look, beautiful colour. That is gorgeous. Really beautiful. Well, bees. Hello, bees. So they haven't done a bad job with this around this lake. You know, they've got a lot of native plants around. It's actually quite beautiful. I always think of this thing as like Cousin It. Cousin It with its always hair. Mm-hmm. So the last time I was here, I think it was here a week ago actually, I saw some black swans. We haven't come across them yet, so they might be down this way. Yeah, Paul, this is quite a nice lake, isn't it? I don't know if it's man-made, and maybe it was like a bit swampy or something, and then they just turned into a better lake. But you know, it was a good idea to do. It's very beautiful. You know, some of these guys, you know, people have, you know, views over the lake, so to speak. Well, these people do too. Sorry guys, it's very windy. It is what it is. I'm not sorry because I'm still going to walk anyway. I'm good, Dora. I'm good, Lavender. I said I'm good, Dora. My God, I'm good, Lavender. Um, yeah, no, I've had an afternoon. Like I've actually, I'm supposed to be working right now, but my client cancelled. Nothing bad. So yeah, ended up with the free afternoon. I have things to do at home, which I keep on putting off, like invoicing, which is just always the bone of my bone of contention that I just have to keep on doing. When you're self-employed, you always have to invoice, right? That's how you get paid. And yeah, I mean, I should be doing it more regularly. That way I get paid regularly. I just don't. I should. But yep. Me and paperwork, me and sitting down on a computer just is not the same. I've got like ants in my pants. Some council guys doing some weeding. Oh, you can hear me okay. Okay, cool. I think you can because I'm covering the microphone. Hey, I was actually listening. I was I was scrolling on my phone a little while ago, right? As you do. And I read something about dance music and techno music, like, right? So obviously I love DJ music, techno, like, you know, fast beats kind of thing. And they were saying how that if you listen to dance music and go to raves, you are more likely to look 10 years younger, because they were referring to David Guetta. David Guetta's nearly 60 years old. I think he's like 58. And he's like one of the biggest DJs in the world, right? And he looks bloody hot. I mean, he's got abs. He's looking like a hot daddy, just saying. Um, and I'm laughing at the comment, but anyway, I'm very corny. And I was just like, you know what? He does look really good for his age. He doesn't look 60. He looks probably, body of a 40-year-old, really, to be honest. And I was thinking to myself, yeah, that's probably why I look so young. I'm full of shit, I know. Actually, let me look. This is this side, right? We've got to go around there. But let's just go on this side. It's more native and wild over this side. Swampy too. I mean, we can't get down there. We're not going to get down there. But that is swampy. But how cool is that? It looks really pretty. Very wild and like you can get up there. That looks nice there. Guess what? What's happening, Lavender? You're coming to Brisbane. You're going on holidays. You're going to Disneyland. I don't know. What's happening? What's happening, Lavender? Yeah, I reckon they've done a really good job planting like all the different vegetation. I mean, a lot of this stuff would be very heat or drought resistant kind of thing. Like you wouldn't have to water it a lot. I mean, I guess that's a good thing about native plants, right? You don't actually have to water them like every day. And they're very, drought resistant because it's quite warmer up here. Like you've got a lot of eucalyptus trees over here. Not exactly sure where these paths go. I went and had a look the other day, and it's just a driveway for the council. What's that noise? What is some kind of drainage system here? Okay, guess what? Dora, I'm proud of you. You're proud of me, okay? Why? Paul, I'm proud of you. Okay, you're proud of me and Paul. Okay, well, that's kind of nice. Thank you, Lavender. I'm going to ask, why are you proud of us today? I mean, we're general good people, so we should be proud of that, right, Paul? Hi, Scott. Hello, I'm Zoe. I want to be a woman. Okay, cool. This is a weed, right? Isn't it cotton or something they call this? I don't know. There's something. Do you know that what the weed is called, Paul? Sure, it was like then it turns into like fluff, right? But yeah, it's a weed. That's I hate this thing. All these things get in your socks, right? And if you take that home, they'll grow at home, and you'll get all that stuff in your house. So you just before you leave, you check your shoes to make sure you haven't got it around your socks. You don't want to take that home. Oh, down here you can kind of see a little bit more of the water. I don't know if you can see like if there's anything in here like turtles or anything. Because on the other side, There's a tennis ball. There's turtles. There's eels. There's a lot more ducks. There's everything, right? This one is a little bit more lonely, right? There's not so much happening in this side. It's an apple core. Some more construction happening. Some kind of nettle. Yeah, actually, I think, yeah, something nettle, yeah. Actually, Paul, do you know about stinging nettle? We don't have stinging nettle here in Australia, do we? Because when I was in France, they had stinging nettle. And I've been, I've got friends in England, and they do a bit of bushwalking and stuff, and like foraging, where you like, pick up weeds and you can eat them, right? But you need to know what you're doing, right? Like just like mushrooms, you need to know what you're doing with mushrooms too, right? Um, you don't cook any beef Wellington to any in-laws. That's not funny. Okay, I'll stop laughing. Okay, yes, but she was telling me about stinging nettle soup. She goes, you pick stinging nettle soup. I mean, you pick stinging nettle and you make soup, and it's supposed to be really good for you. You can make stinging nettle tea. So, do you know if we have stinging nettle here in Australia? I don't think we do, because like I've never been stung by it here in Australia. I know we've got the gimpy, which I know is around southeast Queensland, and that's really bad. That zaps you. You apparently have the effects for like 2 years. So yeah, definitely don't want to be zapped by that thing. Really? So you see it on your daily walk? Right. Huh, okay. Because someone was asking me about that the other day, and I was like, I don't think we have it here in Australia. I've never seen it. But hey, I haven't seen whole Australia, right? So I'm oblivious. But yeah, it was interesting. Have you ever been zapped before by it, Paul? Because like when I was, how I went to a wedding over in Lyon in May. The morning of the wedding, I went for a walk with the bride and groom, and we went on their local walk, and I was literally getting zapped by like stinging nettle. I was like, what the hell? Hello, birdie. Okay, so we did see some wildlife. It's always good to see some wildlife on my walks. Kind of cute, isn't it? Where's your friends? They've got like when they pull their wings out, they look really quite cool. I don't know its name. Paul, is this called a shank or something? Or I don't know. There's a name for it, but obviously I just don't know it. Not great with birds' names. Pelicans, yes, I do. Ducks, yes. My brain doesn't remember things, as in like birds and stuff. And then plants, I can't even find out remembering plants. Hold on, where we go. It's kind of cute, isn't it? Look at it. Hey, buddy. Ah, cormorant. It's very cute, isn't it? I kind of say I've not seen one kind of up close and personal like this before. Okay, that's really windy. Okay. Bye, cormorant. Oh, whoops. Oh, there we go, that's better. So what do we got here? Kind of a little amphitheatre of some description? Not really. Actually, no, it's not. It's like I think it's drains and maybe it's sewage or something. Who knows? Okay. Not an amphitheatre. Funny. Very funny. Look at this. A random flower just popped up. They've obviously mowed the lawn here, and that flower's just popped up or stayed. And then there's another one over here. Cool is that? So obviously when they mowed, there were little buds on the ground and they've opened up. That's pretty cool. It's really cool. And the other side, they walk on the other side, Lake Eden. They also have lots of lizards, right? Water dragons. So yeah, this side doesn't, not so much. Interesting. But you know, we're only just kind of separated by like 10 minutes. They're completely different kind of wildlife around it. I mean, I guess this is very open. The other lake is quite smaller. God, the sky looks so amazing. Very picturesque, right? Look at that. Just had a phone call come through and I hung up on it. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it turned off my affected the live. Then it kind of like went. Pew. Did anything just happen when you guys were watching? I mean, I don't think you will hear the phone call come through. I didn't answer it, obviously. If I answered it, it would have disconnected the phone, I think. Some weeds. Well, is that weeds or is it bamboo? I don't know what that is. No, it's not bamboo. Or is it bamboo? Could be bamboo. I reckon that's bamboo. If I was a panda, I'd be eating that. That's one animal. I've seen a panda before. I'm not proud of it. I don't like zoos, and I went to a zoo in Hong Kong, and I saw a panda bear, and I swear it looked like it was fake, because it was like, you know, behind the glass and stuff. And it was munching away on bamboo, and yeah, it was so cute, but like it just looked fake. Like, I know panda bears just look like they're just weird animals, right? They're just so. I guess they're not very common. It's not like you see a lot of bamboo. Sorry, you don't see a lot of panda bear videos, and like they're not found in the wild so much because they're so rare, right? So you're less likely to see YouTube videos or, you know, a TikTok with a panda bear, right? Which is good. That's not a bad thing, to be honest. You know, I don't want to see a TikTok with a panda bear. But yeah, I'd love to see. I mean, look, there's programs in China you can do. Like you can do a volunteer program. I have a friend that has done it before. You volunteer at some kind of, you know, panda bear refuge and you clean up their poo and stuff. You don't actually touch them though, you know, that's definitely another thing. You're not allowed to, you know, touch them. So guys, when I first started my live, I came and I had to do this. I don't really want to film a kid, right? But yeah, you can see you just get on it and you go. It's very cool. Flying fox. I had a couple of goes. It was so much fun. And I thought by the time I come back, there'll be kids on it because school's about to finish. And there's a kid waving at me. Hello. He's saying hello to me. Maybe he's finished. Maybe I can have a go. Yes, we can have a go, guys. All right, guys, let's go have a go. So much fun. Let's have a go with this, eh? Can I just have one go? Okay, thank you.
I think another kid would come along and keep on snatching it.
Okay.
Are you a kid or a grown up?
I'm a grown up.
Oh.
Yeah.
Thinking you were a teenager at first.
I thought I was a teenager. Woohoo!
Oh, cool. Having little kids do.
There you go, you can have it back. That was
Sorry,
fun.
sorry if I'm being mean, but if the bigger people are,
Yeah.
or the more food people eat, the faster this goes.
Right, so if you're fat, you could go faster.
It's not if you're fat. It's just you're born big or something like that. If you're big.
Right.
Not
Okay. If you're born big, it goes faster.
You have to try it like this.
You can.
Stronger.
Yeah, you can do that. What a fun machine. I made a friend. Okay, I'm watching. I'm not going to film it, guys, obviously. Yeah, I'm watching. Oh, wow. Okay, let's escape before he tries to show me again. That was fun. Why do kids get all the fun, right? Did you like the comment? Are you a teenager? Yes, I am. Love that. Oh, yeah. While we're here, there's no one around. Oh, man, this kid's following me. God damn it. I think I've made a friend. Okay, so you always check because, you know, these are made for for kids, right? You don't want to hurt yourself. Because actually, that's happened to one of my friends. She was on a swing and it fell. And yeah, her legs went under a, yeah, it was not nice. She's okay, but yeah. Anyway, that's fun. Love a swing, but like that flying fox is cool. So now the kid doesn't even want to be on it. But I bet you if I went back on to have a go, he'd come back up again. All right, where are we at? Oh, look at this. This is what I was talking about. Not what I'm talking about. The other one was a cormorant. Is that a cormorant? No, cormorant? No. What do you call it? Cormorant. Cormorant. Got his arm, his leg. It's a different one, I think. Hey, Wayne, how are you going? There's a sign. There's a slight pause when your phone rings. Good to know. How you going, Wayne? How's your weather in Sydney today? And how's your weather in Victoria today, Paul, or in your area? Gotta say, that was fun. I really want to have another go at that. Okay, now he's on the swing. All right, well, guys, I've walked for, okay, what time is it? I think I've been going for 50 minutes. I mean, I have stopped a lot, so I could probably do a little bit more of a walk and then I'll come back because my car's parked over here. I conveniently parked next to the toilet. Just, you know, it's all about facilities, right, guys? There's barbecues up there too. It's not bad. I've got to say, there's a swing there. Actually, I should have done that. Okay, no. Step away from the park, Dora. Step away. Well, I've thoroughly enjoyed this walk, guys. Thank you for walking with me. Probably go for a little bit longer and then we're going to turn around. Oh, there's an eagle. No joke, there's an eagle. Oh, there's an eagle. I'm sure that's an eagle. Let's have a look. Or was it a crow? It looked like an eagle head. Let's see if Dora got her birds right. I mean, there's a chance that I didn't because I don't really know that much about birds. Let's have a look. It is black. It is a crow. Oh my god. It's a crow. Oh god. Okay. I like crows. I think they're really cool. They're very black. So Paul, did you do your 2 walks today? So Paul's got 18 degrees cloudy. It's about 24 degrees today. And tomorrow they reckon it's going to be 30 degrees here. So she's getting warmer and warmer. And it's only spring. And I am not complaining whatsoever. I love it. I'm sweating under the armpits as we speak. And yeah, totally love it. Yeah, so anyway, this is really nice. It's kind of pretty, this one here. Look, it's yellow and kind of yellow flowers, and it's kind of got they're pink to start with, and then they turn into yellow flowers. Oh, that's kind of pretty. Well, let me see if I can get closer here. Don't fall in. Oh shit! Probably shouldn't be coming down here. But anyway, let's have a look at this. I don't know what this is. I don't even know if it's a native, but I've never seen it before actually. So that is the flower I'm looking at, and it's very pretty. It's very yellow, right? But look at it. It's got pink to start with, and it turns into yellow, and then that's it, like starting to bud open. Any idea, Paul, what that is? You only did 1 walk, so I'll head off soon for a second. Okay, cool. Whereabouts are you going to go today? That's really nice. Very pretty. The pink and the yellow together looks really nice. I'm good, Wayne. Have you finished work for the day? Wow, look at this car over here. It's a Santa Fe. It's brown. You don't see many brown cars. Like that is poo brown. It's a Santa Fe. What's it? Hyundai? Hyundai Santa Fe. That is pooey brown. Wow, cool. Different. I don't see brown cars very often. So we didn't see the swans, guys. I really would like to see swans. I love black swans. They're very pretty. Actually, last time I was here, the black swans were coming over to where we were walking like they were expecting us to feed them. So don't feed wild animals, just saying, guys. I know I have friends that I'll be out with them and they'll go, oh, let's give our lunch to ducks. I'm like, don't give your lunch to the ducks. Even though the ducks want it and they're like used to it, you shouldn't feed any wild animals your food. Like I know like people go, oh, it's just fish and chips, just give it to the seagulls, right? But don't. They're wild animals. They need to learn how to fend for themselves. And like over that other lake, Lake Eden at Narangba, sorry, not Narangba, at North Lakes, the actual, the water dragons, they actually come up to you because they when you're eating lunch, they come up to you expecting food, like little lizards things, right? They come up to you wanting food off you. It's so bad. It's so sad. So sad. So sad. And I think the same with those the black swans. They came up because they're thinking that they're humans. Those humans will give us food because they're used to it, I guess, right? And kids don't know any better. So if you have kids, please don't let them feed. I know it's let them feed wild animals. I know it's like cute to do, right? Like oh, let's feed the little duckies. It's so cute, but it's not cute. This is pretty cool. Here, like a whole climbing thing. I don't know what these are things for, right? I was playing on it before. I was like, what do you do? What are you supposed to do? Whoa. Okay, that kid's still here. It's really a really nice park. We'll have one more go, guys, okay? Let's see if this kid's... Okay. One more go. I can't help myself, okay, because it's fun. Okay. The problem is these stairs don't actually have... Well, actually, my shoes don't have grip. That's the problem. Not this. My shoes don't have grip. It's not very ladylike, but anyway, let's just do this. Right. Can I say that's so much fun? All right. Okay, here comes a kid again. So they're the ducks that we didn't see. So this is Moreton Bay, Capstone Lake. We're here and we walked all the way around. Well, we walked that way and around. Hi Heartthrob, how you going? My name is Stone Cold Steve Austin and I deserve to be with Dora right now. Right, okay, coolo. Hey Susan, how you going? I was playing on the zip line. Anyway, I've finished a walk. I've done my second walk for the day, so that's done. And I'm going home, actually. Where's my car? There it is. So yeah, I made a friend. Oops. I made a friend. I wanted to have a go of the zip line. But it was funny. It made my day, actually. The kid goes, "Are you a teenager?" Yes, I am a teenager. Hey, I wanted to show you something, guys. Dump no waste. Flows to creek. Protect our waterways. And that is a picture of a platypus. So basically everything that flows into these gutters goes into a lake or into the creek, right? So don't waste. Don't chuck your waste in the gutters. Hey, Susan, actually. No, was it you? Were you asking me, Susan? Oh, I did send you the stuff, didn't I? I had to go buy a new one today. Not sponsored, right? Vital, all in one. 78 nutrients. Daily powdered supplement. Love this shit. Love this stuff. It lasts me about 3 months. But I take 2 scoops in the morning for my water. Let me turn the car on. It's a bit hot in the car.
$7. At Officeworks.
Oh, it says 26 degrees outside. Okay, it's warmer than I thought. Ooh. Got that healthy glow going. Means I had some sweat, which is good. It's always good to sweat. I know some people don't like sweating, but I love sweating. Anyway, Susan. Yes, Dora and I are teenagers by heart. However, our bodies tell a whole different story. That's so funny. Yeah, true. Yeah, it's quite big, Susan. So I did pay, it's $159, so it's not cheap, right? How many, let me read, I can't read. It's 1 kilo, if that means anything. It's 1 kilo. So it does last me. I do 2 scoops and you put it in water, like about, I put about 500, 600 mils, and shake it up. And I put, it's honestly, I love it. I rate this stuff. It's amazing. There's many companies out there that do green powder. This one was one of the, like, it's been going for, look at this, 25 years. Okay, hold on, let me flip this around. 25 years, join the family, Vital every day. Not sponsored, guys, but you know, once you have a product that you really, really like, I will talk about it because I just bought it today. That's why I've got it in the car. Vital all-in-one, 78 daily powdered supplements. It's got a lot of stuff. It's plant-based, so it's dairy-free. It's got, I can't read that, guys, but it's got a lot of stuff in it. Because let's face it, our vegetables are lacking in nutrients, some nutrients, because our grounds are depleted, right? Especially when we get vegetables from Woolies and Coles, and they buy them off growers that continually grow in their land. Their land gets depleted and depleted. I mean, they do put stuff back in, but they're putting chemicals and stuff in, right? So we're eating chemicals and stuff. So, I do try to grow my own, but obviously I can't grow like, zucchinis. I mean, I have grown zucchinis, but at the moment, the possum would eat it. But like I live in suburbia, so I try to tend to grow, I grow mixed lettuce, right? That way I don't have to buy bags of lettuce or anything like that. Which I know then, it's no chemicals on it. I don't use any chemicals, but the soil that I planted in, it's in a pot, so it only gets the nutrients out of the pot. It's not earthed, so it's missing nutrients also, right? Even though every 2 weeks I'm supposed to put, manure or fertilizer into it, natural, right? Natural stuff. Mind you, I haven't done that in the last fortnight. So our food's lacking, right? So hence why I do supplement. Yeah, that's why I do that. I also take vitamins and minerals. So yeah, it could be overkill. It could be, expensive pee. But everyone do you do you. So guys, I've done my second exercise today. To talk about 75 hard, I'm on day 22, feeling really good. So Jazz, if you're in the background, I know sometimes she's listening in the background. She wouldn't probably pick that I'm on today because I don't normally do a live in the afternoon these days. But yeah, my friend Jazz, she's in the UK. She's doing 75 balance, which is just her adaptation of 75 hard. There's 75 soft. There's all these different ways of doing 75 hard, but she's made her own version and she's feeling pretty good. She's on day 13, I think. I'm on day 22. So my hard version is you got to drink a gallon of water, which is 3.7 litres of water. So basically that's 500 mils. I do 8 of these, basically. I believe I've nearly done my 8 halves. So I've done 4 litres already today, guys. It's not hard to do when I do my, my green juice. I have, I drink a lot of water because, I'm exercising. I guess that's the whole point, right? If you're not exercising, I probably wouldn't drink that much water. Movement. So anyway, 75 hard. You're going to read 10 pages of a book. Tick, I did that this morning, first thing. I did Pilates this morning. That was indoors. So part of 75 hard is you need to do 2 exercises that are 45 minutes and 1 has to be outside. So we just did that one, ticked off together. So thank you for walking with me. So we've done that. We've read the 10 pages. We've nearly drank our gallon of water, guys. I'm getting in early because when you don't get in early, you need to pee through the night. I haven't peed the bed, just saying. I don't have to wear nappies or anything. But I believe I had to wake up last night about 1 o'clock in the morning to pee. So, broken sleep. So not good because I left it to last minute, right? I worked late last night. I got home late. I had to do exercise late last night. So yeah, circumstantial, right? No excuses for 75 hard. If you muck up a day, you've got to go back to day one. You also have to take a photo of yourself, like of your body, right? Just so that you can see your progress. I haven't really looked at day one. I need to go back and do that. They're not on my phone at the moment. I had to date them off. So I went whale watching last week and I had to clear my phone off completely because I wanted, the footage on my phone. So I'm going to do that today. I'm going to go home and check out my footage from like the start and see where I'm at today on day 22 and just see, because I can see that I've definitely lost weight in my face. My double chin is not so double anymore, which is good. My stomach is where I hold my weight. My boobs is where I hold my weight. So yeah, boobs, that takes a while. Stomach takes a while too, right? But yeah, generally I feel good. I feel really good. I sleep like a baby. I mean, I sleep pretty good in general, but I sleep even more. And my friend Jazz, her feedback is that she's sleeping like a baby too. And she generally doesn't sleep that well either. So she's doing a different, completely easier version of 75 hard, but harder, like it's challenging for her and her body. Like, everyone has different capabilities. I would say if you're planning to do a 75 hard, like, talk to your doctor, or, if you are physically fit and you think you can take it on, go you. But, make sure you're, safe about it. Like, you drink a lot of water, so I make sure you have electrolytes. So I've had one electrolyte this morning already. I put powder into my drink. So when I get home, I'll take another one. Because you're drinking lots of water, right? And you're sweating, because I am sweating. My armpits I don't know if you can see that. They're wet. Oh, there, you see? They're wet. The things I show you, right? Yeah, so you're sweating. So you need to, put those minerals back in. Or you can take sea salt. Sea salt, a pinch of sea salt, and then have some water after it is really good for you, like natural salts back in. What else do you do? No alcohol. No takeaway food. I am craving takeaway food like crazy. I'm not joking. I was at lunch today in a food court. So I bring my lunch with me, right? So I make a salad on a Sunday. I make all my salads for the week, and I take a can of tuna. And yeah, I have that for lunch, right? But I'm sitting in a food court. My client that works, I'm working with today, she gets sushi. Love sushi, right? And I said to her, this is how bad I'm craving, right? She said, can I smell your sushi? And I'm like, oh, I like the smell of sushi. I love it. She had tuna and avocado sushi. I'm just torturing myself even talking about it. I could make sushi at home. I have made sushi once. It was terrible. I think I used the wrong rice. So anyway, but I could make sushi at home. But I just can't buy sushi because it's takeaway, right? So I can't buy takeaway. So, and I'm sitting in a food court, there's people eating kebabs near me. I'm just like, oh, I want a kebab. People are eating KFC, and I'm like, oh, I'd love some KFC chips. So yeah, I'm craving. But yeah, I'm human, right? I'm human. I'm not gonna break. Oh, this is a good song, guys. Like, ready? No broke boys, no broke boys. Do. Okay. I always get done for copyright, so I better not do that. So anyway, I think I've talked about 75 hard. I'm feeling good. On day 22, I've nearly done everything I'm supposed to do on my day, so I'm pretty cool about that. Susan, you like sushi too? I made it once too, and it didn't turn out really well either. Hey Lavender, you're back. I'm about to go though. You just missed Lavender. I had another go at the Flying Fox, and I made a little friend at the Flying Fox. He asked if I was a teenager. Okay, so Susan's drinking a lot of water, guys. So she's saying here, I think I've been more alert and less tired drinking more water. Hey, that's great feedback. Okay, so maybe because we're getting more water in our brains are more lubricated. We've got, I don't know. I will say with the water, because I'm drinking so much water, that I am feeling full. So, when you were younger, I used to say, last year when I was younger, right? I would say to my dad or my mum, I'm hungry. And they would say, go have some water. And I hated that comment back. I'm like, but yeah, water does fill you up. And it, like, as adults, like when we're hungry now, we're like, we just, you know, go get something from the cupboard, right? Or, you know, today's new age, you just pick up the phone, or sorry, pick up your app and go do 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 do, and you get, you know, menu logged to your home. So like that's the new age, right? So sad. That's why we are so fat now. We're getting so fat. Yeah, it's sad, isn't it? Once upon a time, like size 10 or no, size 12 was the normal, right? And then it was size 14. I'm kind of been like size 14 for a while. Then I got up to size 16 because I was a little bit bulky. But you know, it's all again relative about your body shape, right? I shouldn't say I'm porky like that. But yeah, I wasn't looking after myself, so I did, you know, I was wearing bigger clothes. But yeah, they reckon the average is now size 16 in Australia. So like we are getting obese by the minute. In America, completely different story, right? They're very obese. They're getting bigger. We are following America because we're like baby America, right? Yeah, and I reckon it's a lot to do with that menu log. Like, you know, all the food we can just get ordered to our house. Like we don't even have to leave the house now. We're so lazy. I watch my neighbour. He just turned 21 actually, and he has a part-time job. I think he's going to uni. He gets menu log or, you know, one of those delivery services pretty much nearly every day. And he's young. He's got a car. He could leave the house, but he chooses to get food delivered to his house every day. Yep. Welcome to the new age. But anyway, that's enough about that dribble. I'm going to go. If there's anything, love making sushi. You slept for 13 hours last night, Lavender. Well, we know that means that you maybe needed the sleep. I mean, that's a lot of sleep. But yeah, do you feel better? I hope so. So I'm going to go, guys. Thank you for joining me on the walk. That was Capstone Lake at Mango Hill. And that little kid is still there playing with his grandparents. So there's a lake over there, guys. We walked around that. It was really nice, guys. I really enjoyed that. There wasn't a huge lot of wildlife, but that was all right. We went on the Flying Fox. That's the main thing. Anyway, guys, I'm going to go. Adios. Will I be there tomorrow? What's tomorrow? Wednesday? Yeah, Wednesday morning. I will be at the beach. Hey, actually, guys, I don't know. Maybe I might not be. I might. Yeah, okay, probably will be. Tomorrow is Wednesday. I am planning to go to my mum's tomorrow up in Mullaney, which means we are going platypus chasing, guys. That is locked in. I am definitely going platypus chasing. The only reason I won't go platypus chasing is if the client cancels tomorrow, maybe I might have to do something else. Could happen. But more than likely, guys, about 3:30, 4 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, Brisbane time, we are going platypus chasing. So if you'd like to watch that. Last time we saw a platypus, didn't we? Did we? Did we see a platypus? Crap, I can't remember. Yeah, we did. We saw a platypus. We did see a platypus. We did. And the previous time that we saw platypuses mating. That was amazing. So who knows what we'll see tomorrow, but it doesn't matter. It's a nice walk. I love walking up there. So guys, thank you very much for joining me. Yeah, I'll see you later. Bye.